What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. My name is Sean. Today we are playing game number 54 of the Seattle Mariners season. Looking to have a little more success than we did in the last game. Got pretty sour, got pretty grumpy at the end of the last game. Got to be better about that. I can't let my frustration get the best of me. I talked about it briefly. Just kind of getting frustrated and then being frustrated, then I'm frustrated, and it just kind of is a messy cycle. It's annoying sometimes, I'm sure. I don't know if it's interesting to watch or anything. I would assume due to the watch time, it's not interesting to watch. But they aren't getting that people aren't getting that far into the video anyway. So we're trying to do better. We're going to keep our heads cool. We're going to stay calm. And we're going to beat the fuck out of the goddamn Houston Astros. We're going to pound them like the trash cans they pounded when they cheated to win that World Series. You fucking sacks of shit. All right? You ready? Let's go. We're a game ahead of the Astros. We're a game ahead of the Astros, excuse me. We have one game left in this series tomorrow, a day off. Taking just a quick peek here at the schedule of the day. We might watch the Baltimore game because that's who we play next. I could also find some teams that we don't see, which I think would be probably more interesting. I don't know if we go to Colorado or like St. Louis could be a good one to take a peek at. It doesn't look like there's like a good pitching matchup at the moment, but that's okay. That's a problem for another day. Today, our problem is the trash can beaten Houston Astros. Houston Trash-tros, more like. It's a lovely Sunday afternoon, I think, maybe. Who knows? It's clear skies here in Seattle. We have Chris Flexen on the mound today. We're going to tinker with this lineup a little bit. We got a right-handed pitcher. We want Toro back in the lineup, even though he is batting cold. We want to flip those two. We want Frazier probably down here. We want Ty France probably down here. We want Dom T. Williams right here. And I think that's going to be okay. We might be in a little bit of trouble if we do I have he's what Ty France is first? I guess I could flip that. Sure. I forgot what I was saying. I got distracted with that. We have a good lineup. I'm getting better at making sure that it's set the way I want it. Speed at the top, power in the middle. I want Kyle Lewis up to bat first of that next group. Tom Murphy probably could have been adjusted to a different position, unless we have the backup catcher in today, which I don't think we do. But
it's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Oh no, Sean!
I'm John Shambi.
I may not have given myself a thumbnail right there. I think I goofed. I don't know why. I just was like, oh, click the camera back on.
Regardless of how important the series is,
that's okay.
In the larger picture of the season, it's a game you
series tied 1-1. Through 8 games, we're an even 4-4 against the Houston Astros. Not super thrilled with the way yesterday's game went. It was one bad inning, some really poor batting innings in like the 4, 5, 6 spot. A terrible play that ended up as a double play. We can fix these problems. We can stay calm, relax. Chris Flexen, he's on the mound, 10 starts, 2-3 record. Some other stats I'm sure you read. We're on legend difficulty. That's way too fast. Okay. Mercifully, nothing terrible happening there. What I can do is, as long as I save into a different slot. What's going on with my eyes lately?
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Can go back in and get the thumbnail if I need it.
No score, just getting started, top of the first.
I'm sure you're very worried about that.
Whew. In the air to left center, Fraley on the move.
We have Jake Fraley in the lineup today. We've got Dom T. Williams. He's a DH. I could probably DH Mitch Haniger and give myself a little boost of speed in the outfield. I could do that instead of having Dom T. Williams just be
Swings through that one.
Man.
0-1.
my eyeballs. What are you doing here? Hang on. First inning jitters. First inning eyeball rubs. Ah. By the way, baseball posts every single day at 7 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. So be sure to scroll down and subscribe. Ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos.
Next
I don't know what the problem has been. I've noticed, like, my eyes have more consistently lately been bothered. I don't know what exactly has changed in my life that would be a problem.
Now fly ball to right center. Makes
Okay,
the catch.
so 7 to 8 pitches there. Pretty good
1,
inning.
2, 3 go the Astros.
Didn't
Go
get
to the
too
bottom of the
punished
first.
there.
0-0.
We'll see what we can do here with some left-handed batters. And then Kyle Lewis and Mitch Haniger.
Bottom of the
Mitch
first. And the batter
Haniger.
now, Dom Thompson Williams. He's
We're
someone that
wearing
you
our
might
nice
not describe
Sunday
as having elite level
cream.
speed, but he can absolutely
All right.
move, and it is
Four
a
seam's going to
factor in
top out
his
at 95. Got to adjust to that. Cutter at 88. Slider at 82. Circle change at 86. 12-6 at
And here
78.
it comes.
Oh, God. I forgot. This guy. Oh, God. That was a bad swing. That was a dumb swing right there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's towards center.
That's-
McCormick has a beat on it.
Yeah.
Makes the grab 1-1.
Yeah. Not a good start. Not a good start.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. 3 for 8 in the series coming in.
I got to get this guy out of the game. I hate his windup. I hate it so much.
And the first
Way
offering
inside.
is not close.
The Astros second in the American League West. They are tied with us at or a game behind us at the moment, excuse me.
The 1-0.
Inside ball two.
He's been
The
raking
Orioles
in
first
recent
place in the
games, and
American
the
League
reason
East.
why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That is wild.
And that's outside.
Okay, 3-0 count. We got to take all the way here.
There's the strike.
That's fine.
3-1.
That's fine. That probably was ball 4. Super late on that.
Next pitch is
That was also probably ball 4.
Takes it in
That's
for
a
the out.
disappointing end. Both of those were fastballs I was super late on.
The center fielder, Kyle.
I mean, ideally you don't want to strike out looking,
This is
but
Kyle Lewis.
I think
His
in
home
that
race split
case,
there.
you kind of gamble it. Better average on the road, but double the home runs, double the ribbies at home. Overall, 292 with 9 home runs. Super late on that fast. Both of those fastballs, which I kind of figured. We saw a slower pitcher yesterday.
That one's
Makes
in
sense
there
that I
on
would be
one.
a little bit
Fastball at the
behind.
bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly.
Well,
down
this
0-2
isn't
in the
going
count.
well.
I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next one misses. And that's ball 1.
See if we can fight our way back into this count a little bit.
Liner to second.
Yeah, late on the fastball. 92. I shouldn't be that late on it.
And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We played an inning.
All right.
No score.
Some longer at bats, that helps. I think 13 pitches maybe. Oh, by the way, we're playing for Pro Football Cards today, which is interesting. These are 19. Whoops. Sorry. These are 1990 playing. I keep saying, I don't know why my brain is broken today. Playing cards. They're just regular trading cards.
Why to kick the pitch? On the corner for a strike. And that's strike one.
Those are the rarest of the cards that are in my bag. Bag-o cards.
Next offering is down low. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Blue. He
Beautiful
rewards
12-6
pitchers,
curve right
working
there.
the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first.
Not a great circle change.
Fans don't really
The
understand
last one was the last guy, Gonzalez. He has such a fast circle around.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Alex Bregman watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with one down.
Ooh.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are 2 outs.
Both guys definitely had a shot at that.
Off to a great start.
But yeah, the NFL cards, there are only 8 of them. So they are the rarest of the batch, or of the set, that are in there.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch misses. 1-1.
Early on that.
Next offering misses.
Huh,
2 balls
I
and a
just
strike.
don't feel like I'm that
No
far
score here in
off.
the second.
It is what it is.
Kicks and deals. Center field. Lewis.
We're giving up some
drifts
good
towards it.
contact. It's a little worrying.
That is that.
I mean, we're getting outs,
Astros
but
go down 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom
ooh,
of
it
the
gets a
second.
little,
No
feels like it's a little bit of a gamble here. Toro's in the 6th spot. I feel like I'm more used to him in the 7 spot, but that's
We
okay.
head to the bottom of the second, and now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch.
He's not even tied first in the AL. The home runs are literally rolling across the bottom. We have 5 home runs we're 5 home runs ahead of Matt Olson, who was in second.
And first offering is fouled off.
Early. Damn it. Better timing, and that's a solo home run to start the second inning. Oh
Empty on the swing,
my
0-2
fucking
now.
God.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Next offering is fouled.
Real
back.
late on that. That makes
Really
sense.
great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Line drive.
Oh,
Makes the
darn.
catch for the out.
Couldn't get it over Altuve.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier has 1 home run. Wild.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. And that one hot for the wall.
Hey. Stand up
And
double.
he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Okay.
Didn't take
There we
long
go.
to get a result for that at bat. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
And now here is Abraham Toro.
That's fine.
In
That's
there,
fine.
and it's 0-1.
Ooh, that one got me. That one got me.
Next offering is fouled back.
Those are the four seams I'm looking for, but seem to be willing to go low in the zone.
That hits the dirt. And a count 1-2.
Phew.
Runner
Holy
at
shit.
second here, one gone.
That one nice and easy. Nice and easy to lay off of. Ooh, that's
One
not
in the air center field.
what I
And
want.
that'll fall for a base hit. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Ooh. Oh, that sucks, dude.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley, had the day off yesterday. First off,
I guess at that point, I just need to hit RB to send him back. He probably has enough speed to get home. Well, it's an okay aggressive. It's an okay base run there. I didn't do anything. The game did that
And the 1-0.
because I did not know what was
He'll do it
happening.
himself. That is the inning. One left for Seattle.
I think it's a good one because if you make it there, you got one out, which means you can get home on a sacrifice fly. So that it's fine. Damn, what a throw.
And stepping in
It was about the only place it could have been to get the guy out, and that's where it was.
Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
McCormick.
And first offering is fouled
Is that
off.
because it's easier to hear the trash cans? The better results at home?
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-1. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That's
Yeah, that one
and
hung
this
up on me
could
a
be
little
extra
bit.
bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Let's go, Kyle
And
Lewis.
next
Good to
hit
see
for
you back in the
Houston,
lineup.
Jay Whitcomb. In
Maybe he's
there
the
for
piece the
strike
Mariners need to
one.
put it together on the diamond. I know I rely on him a lot in this
And there's two down.
series. Well, it's good to see him back on the field in real life after about a year gone. A couple of home runs already.
So the batting
Last
order turns
couple games
over.
against
Here's
Houston.
Kyle Tucker grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside.
Gross.
One
Look
and
at how fucking, why is it
Castro
so early?
stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is
That
in
one was
for a
bad
strike.
too.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Man on second, 2 down. And fouled off. Hit weakly on the ground. Frazier collects it. On the run, throw to
Alright.
first.
So we give up the
And that
double,
is
but
that.
no big deal.
One left
We got a
Houston.
blessing there
Still
that
no
that
score.
circle change that was way up in the zone did not get absolutely clobbered. And we'll move on to the bottom half
Ready
of
to go for
the
last half of the
third inning.
Now it's Tom
Yeah.
Murphy.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Tom
The right-hander back to work.
Murphy.
That clips the corner. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, I should have been looking lower there.
1-2 here.
Back-to-back fastballs. You got to figure something off speed's coming.
And he
Ooh, boy.
chases that one. And now 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side
first baseman,
thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Evan White comes up empty with a
Okay,
swing
all right,
there.
all right.
Batting
Settle
here
down,
with
settle
1
down.
away.
It's fine. Just got to be wary of this slider here.
0-2 as he waves it down.
Fuck, dude.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
It's an 80-mile-an-hour
He's
slider.
real confident about finishing this hitter off. He
Fucking
can go anywhere he
95-mile-an-hour
wants.
fastball.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Slow roller up the middle. In time to Gurriel. 2 up, 2 down.
I'm not sure where he wants to throw this stuff. I'm looking down, he's throwing it up. I'm looking
Back
up,
to the
he's
top of
throwing
the
it down.
Seattle order. Here's a speed threat. Dom Thompson Williams. He's 0 for 1. Hit well. Right field way back.
Dom Thompson Williams with your first home run. Hey, there you go.
First homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times.
Gotta get
when
this
young
guy going,
players
too.
might wonder, he's
He has,
everything
ever since they brought him up, I forget who they sent down, but they brought him up. He's been an impact. He's been helpful in the lineup regardless. Whether it's speed on the base paths, just kind of getting contact. He has decent power against righties and lefties, but I've been looking for that home run. We're getting good home run production from guys who have power in the 60s. He's right on that 60 button. It's kind of it's a Fraley situation. Those are 2 guys I'd love to see try and get that
First
power
pitch
going
just misses.
a little bit. Couple of lefty guys, you know. Don't have to hit home runs all the time, but just
Left
home
hand
runs like
batter
that,
waits.
super awesome. Damn it, way
Liner
early
the
on that
hop at
slider.
first. Tosses to the pitcher,
It's
covering
just
the
giving me
bag.
nightmares. The
That
fucking
ends the
slider
frame.
is so
The Mariners
slow.
pick up a run thanks to
Hey,
the
but Dom T.
solo
Williams,
It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Picking up
Start of the fourth, stepping in, Yuli Gurriel.
Leading
Chris,
off for Houston,
baseball today,
the
so
first
many
baseman, number
strikeouts,
10,
and they are available to
Julius
pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fought off foul.
All right,
his
so
swing
1-0
is so
lead here.
good.
Picking
It's
up
in
the
zone
solo
all the
shot
time.
in the bottom of
He
the
gets barrel
third.
to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a
Ooh,
high fly ball
God,
out
that
there towards
sucks.
left field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one
It's
down.
not what you want to see. This is where we struggled yesterday. We got some runs on the board.
now batting. The left fielder,
Gave them up pretty much immediately.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball up the middle. Base
Yeah,
hit.
it was not-
That was smoke through the infield.
Not what I was looking for there.
the batter.
Dominant
The second
performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far.
We're good.
No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Altuve,
I hope
with
not.
one down, takes the strike. Next offering.
Those
is
are a
in
couple of
for a
fastballs I
strike.
don't love the location of.
All of us right down the middle doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Brantley leads off first with 1 away. Next one misses. Ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Cutter just didn't drop
Really
enough.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now all even up. Wait.
Fuck off, dude. Jesus.
And that's ball 4. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Good news is I don't issue a lot of walks, so
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Frazier. To White. That's 2.
okay. Took away the walk immediately. Got out of the inning. Terrible 12-6 curve to walk Altuve.
Back in the dugout.
Back in Seattle, bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Kyle
Leading up
Lewis.
for the Mariners, the center fielder.
And he
Kyle.
deals.
See if he goes up in the zone here. You saw everything he saw last time. Low.
Line
He
drive,
does, but it's
whips
not
it-
what I want. Damn it.
Whips it to first. And
It's
one
that
goal to
slider.
point
It's the
as they
80
get the
mile an
lead
hour
out man.
fucking slider.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder,
81 miles an hour.
Haniger.
And there's
Fuck.
a foul ball.
Fuck.
Hit pretty
That's
well
not
here
good
out to
either.
center. McCormick under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
First pitch was a huge miss.
Up next for the Mariners.
Frazier.
12-6 curve hanger in the zone like that.
And that's in there for strike 1. On the ground.
Ugh.
On to first. Frazier retired. And that is the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Aledmys Diaz now
Leading off for the Astros,
flexing
the
back to
designated
work.
hitter, Aledmys.
And there's the strike.
That is
Kept him
probably
pretty
the best
quiet in
12-6
this
curve
series.
I've
Still
thrown
doesn't
all
have a
day.
knock. I know You want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And the 0-2. Got him looking.
Ooh.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the
That
plate.
was a
Well,
very
definitely
generous
pitch
strike right there.
And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Chas McCormick. On the ground, right side. Frazier on to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jason Castro. That one's in there, 0-1. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. That's to third. Zips it to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing
There we
there
go.
for Houston.
2,
They're
3,
down
4 on the old
1-0.
XP meter. And we're halfway through this one. This was the part of the game where I struggled a little, struggled quite a bit. I shouldn't say a little bit, but we had a lot of real quick innings here through the midsection of this game yesterday.
And takes low for ball 1. And the righty deals. And
Bad swing. Really, really bad
foul.
swing.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That's a bad swing.
And a 1-2. In the air, center field. McCormick makes his way towards it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
All right, automatic double. That works.
Feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Groove. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And up next for Seattle, Jake Fraley.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Sends it to first.
Ooh.
There to beat him by an island.
Was he out? We gonna get maybe a challenge here?
The catcher,
I don't think we are.
John Murphy.
I mean, we can still manufacture this run. Is Murphy the 8 or the
Here's
9?
Murphy
Damn it.
now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick
I
up
say
his
damn it
teammate.
because we have double righties coming up. If I had a lefty, I feel a little more comfortable. Good swing timing, just a little inside.
Late swing.
Late.
Fouled
Fuck.
off.
Fuck.
And the pitch. That one the other way. Altuve.
I will take it. I'll take it.
Scores, and that makes
I'll take it.
2-0
We'll
as they get
manufacture the
out.
run. No big deal.
Well, there it is,
I don't think it's
the old school
ideal.
manufacturing of a run after that double ground out to get him over and another ground
But a
out to
2-run
get
lead,
him
you
in.
know,
Nice
still a
job to get
2-run
that
lead,
RBI.
so
And
we're
now
good.
for Seattle, Evan White grounded out his first time.
late on the fastball. But it worked out. Drove in the run, so.
Line to left. And it
Ooh,
drops
that'll
in.
drop.
Good
Okay.
job to keep it in front.
All right.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And we'll give Thompson Williams a flashback. We'll go back to that third inning.
In now is the
Take a look at that
Mariners
first
DH,
career home run.
Thompson-Williams. He
And it was a no-doubter.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Out there to center. McCormick
Damn.
under this one.
Damn.
The play, and it's out number 3.
It's a little low.
So
I think it was a little early as well.
Hits, no errors and a man left.
That should have been
It's
something.
The Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Shea Whitcomb.
Shea Whitcomb.
Flexen back to work. And there's the strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Kicks and fires. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
The other way. And there's
Okay,
a hit.
maybe a little too
Off
cute
to a
on
good
my part.
start with a leadoff
I
knock.
didn't want to throw a third circle change in a row.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture
I
that
fucked that
run
one up.
first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2. Whitcomb gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering is downstairs.
Sir, that's a fucking strike. That's a strike. You can take that other strikeout back if you just give me that one.
Right through there, got him. Down on
What do you,
strikes.
what?
And he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. Good contact guy, good defender. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Doing a much better job getting these runners out on the steal attempts. It was last year, it was just if they took off, they were going to make it. This year, though,
Righty
we're getting them for the
delivers.
most part. Not 100%, but
Misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Next
I'm
offering
lucky he
is
swung
fouled
at
back.
that. Got a little bit of that timing difference you
A
can
wind of
see
the
probably
pitch.
throwing me off a bit.
Now a high fly ball out to left center.
All right, that'll take care of the top half of the 6th.
And
Through
that'll
5.5,
do
the
it.
Mariners
2-3-4
up by
to the
2.
bottom half of the 6th.
Feeling
It's the
good.
Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing.
God, huge missed opportunity from Thompson Williams on that last one. Why have one
And
home
we'll
run
go
when you
back.
can have
And
2?
now, J.P. Crawford.
Leading up for the Mariners, the shortstop, J.P.
Just got a little too under it.
Crawford.
That was
In
too
the
high in
air,
the zone.
out
What are you
towards
doing?
Left center.
Damn it.
Brantley makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The center
And
fielder,
stepping in for the
number
Mariners, Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Blake Taylor getting ready to go. Baez warming up as well. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Left it hanging. Let's go, Kyle Lewis. Let's fucking go, baby.
On the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Luis Garcia departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Pedro Baez gets the ball now.
Pedro Baez, 14 games with a 1-0 record, no saves, no opportunities. 15 innings with a 3.0 ERA. 13 to 4 strikeouts to walks. Pretty even batting. Lefties have a slight advantage.
Mitch Haniger.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch.
Four-seam tops out at 97. Changeup tops out at 89. Slider tops out at 89. So we'll see a faster fastball. And not quite as much of a drop on the speeds of his secondary pitches.
Bounced out to short.
Darn. That guy was hidden right behind Haniger.
Across, and they take care of Haniger for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So a couple of solo home runs in addition to the manufactured run of Abraham Toro. The Mariners 3-0 here.
First offering misses the mark. That one the other way.
That was a really.
And that is out number 3. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now 3-0.
Just left one of those off-speed pitches, left it hanging in the zone, and I was able to crush that one out of the ballpark. So 3-0 lead here. We should get an arm up in the bullpen just in case. Perhaps a Steckenrider. I should probably go ahead and skip through this and do it while I'm thinking about it. Steckenrider or a Sadler. And we'll warm up a Castillo as well.
The pitch.
Sewald in line for a save opportunity.
Ripped on a line.
Lewis making plays offensively and defensively. That's what you want to see.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. In the air, right field.
A little surprised that was Haniger's ball, but that'll work. That was a really bad pitch. That should have probably been crushed. Holy shit.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, 2 now.
Got him looking on that circle change.
1, 2, 3.
All right, 2, 3, 4 on the old XP there.
3-0. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. And now, Abraham Toro.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Here comes a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That was a great diving attempt.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks
Now
locked in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and low out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line and a base hit into right. Toro around third. Not in time. He's safe.
RBI double from Jake Fraley. That's what I want to
Couple
see.
hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in
Yes,
play.
excellent shot of that man's bulge. Thank you. See some dick.
Tom Murphy.
It's the kind of bat and balls I want to see.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Ooh, bad swing on that. Ew, gross. Yeah, late.
Fraley leads off second with nobody out.
God damn it, both of those are late. Stop. Got to be real wary of the slider here. Guy froze me. Locked me up with that fastball. I was not expecting a third fastball in a row.
That's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs
baseman,
looking
number 12,
in the 0-2 count
Evan.
just to pour it back.
White.
Evan White will hit next. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And foul
Ooh,
ball.
gross on the slider. Are we going to strand Jake Fraley at second? I hope not.
The 0-2. Bounce to third. Bregman over to pick it up. To first. Now
Yeah,
2
really
away.
early on that. Fuck. I mean, obviously, any sort of miles an hour difference is going to give me trouble. But it's just not as severe
Designated hitter,
as the previous pitcher.
Thompson Williams.
Hard hit left side. Reaches on the backhand, but it's through.
Oh, that started
All right,
the
there's
inning
the
pretty quickly.
threshold.
No messing
5
around right there.
runs.
Not much to this one.
5
Just
runs or
a
more.
willingness to
That's
go the other
usually
way,
a
put the
win.
ball in play. That's a
Especially
team
here in the
effort
month of
there.
May.
Nice job
4
of
runs or
staying back
fewer.
and
It's a
let the
little
ball be
dicier.
Man at first. J.P. Crawford digs in now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Up the middle. Altuve handles it. They get the force.
Yeah, not a great way to finish that, but I do appreciate them being able to. I appreciate Dom T. Williams being able to knock Fraley in, stretch that out to 5, and we'll go ahead and do. We'll go with Steckenrider.
We go to the 8th, and it's
The designated hitter, Aledmys.
Oh, I'm sorry, Casey Sadler. I apologize.
welcome back and a new arm on the mound to start
Casey
the 8th.
Sadler,
Casey
7
Sadler.
terrific innings from
And they'll
Logan
try to
Gilbert.
keep this big lead right where it is.
18 games, a 1-1 record, 1 blown save, 22.2 innings with a 1.19 ERA, 18 strikeouts, no walks. Lefties batting noticeably, or maybe notably, better than righties. Cutter that tops out at 90. Oof, that's a gross curveball. Let's try that again. Okay, better. There's a sinker. And there is a sinker. Okay. We'll have a little more downward action on that last sinker, but that's all right.
That's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. That's a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
That's okay. That's okay.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Chas McCormick.
That was a bad
First
pitch.
offering
That
is
was a
fouled
bad
off.
pitch.
Diaz on at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball third base side. And down on strikes. Now one away.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor.
Right,
so
double
far this weekend.
play here
Very
would be,
little in the
would be
way of
lovely.
Impactful at bats and quality at bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt, frustration mounting and very high right now.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Jason Castro. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. And
Beautiful.
it's a double play to end the
Beautiful.
inning.
Thank you,
Home
Mr.
half of
Sadler.
inning number
Appreciate
8
it.
straight ahead.
We'll
It's
bring
the
in
M's 5
Castillo.
and the Astros nothing.
We'll see if we can get the hell out of here with a win. Hey, we're going to look at some football cards from 22 years ago, huh? That's exciting.
So Luke Jackson gets the call.
Luke Jackson coming on in here. 23 games. 0-1 record, 6 holds, 25.1 innings, 4.97 ERA, 27 to 11 strikeouts to walk.
To the bottom of the 8th.
Lefties
Now
are
it's
killing
gonna
it
be
against this
Kyle
guy.
Lewis.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder.
Slider, a 4-seam, and a curveball, 90, 98, and 86.
Bounced up the middle.
We'll take that
Into the
slider
outfield
right back
base
up the
hit.
middle.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been
Now
really
batting,
hot lately.
right fielder.
Really nice job staying up the
He has
middle
been
with
really
his
hot
approach.
lately.
Didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And here is Mitch Haniger. And that's in there for strike 1. Nobody out.
I'm sure he's going to want to work lower in the zone considering he has a slider and a curveball.
In the air, right field. Tucker moving under this one. One down.
Frazier next.
Man at first.
Now
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Frazier.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
I thought that was going to be a fucking hit. I thought it was going to be a hit.
Through 8 full, it's the M's 5.
All right, that's fine.
Astros nothing.
You'd see plays like that. Look at this reaction.
And welcome back.
Look how calm and
Newman
relaxed I
getting
am because I have a 5-run
Stepping
lead.
in for the Astros,
If that happened
Dave
again,
Whitcomb.
if that happened
This is a guy
again,
who's in the lineup
this video
first
wouldn't
and
exist.
foremost because of
It would
what
just
he
get deleted
contributes defensively,
from all
Chris.
eternity.
You talk about preventing runs from being scored. This guy is a big contributor.
Fuck off.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next pitch.
That's a
just
fucking
misses.
strike,
And it's
dude. What are
2-2.
you doing? What are you thinking? What are you wearing?
Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. In the air.
Not a great sinker, but hey, it got the job done. I was going to bring in Castillo, wasn't I?
And there's
That's
one
all right.
down.
That's okay.
Here's the Astros leadoff man. Kyle
Oh,
Tucker.
great.
There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The first base.
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Gurriel. That one's in there. 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay. Sure.
Out to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Mariners.
All right. Mariners, we salvage the series. We come back,
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game.
and we spank the Astros, the Trastros. Spank those Astros just like they smack those garbage cans. You fucking pieces of shit. Much love to Dusty Baker, though.
They're on track as well.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying...
First
so
career
long.
home run for Dom T. Williams. He may genuinely be the player of the game. Knocked in a couple of runs. Kyle Lewis got on the board. Fraley, I believe, drove in Dom T. Williams. Or Dom T. Williams drove him in. I think this is that play, yeah. And a lovely athletic play by J.P. Crawford to end the game. That is surprising to me that Chris Flexen is the player of the game. Dom T. Williams 2 for 4. Had the solo home run, knocked in another run later in the game. Kyle Lewis also 2 for 4, had the solo home run. Toro was 3 for 3, a double, scored twice. Jake Fraley 1 for 3 with a double, knocked in a run, scored once himself. And we kept the Houston Astros pretty quiet. Jason Castro was 1 for 3, Brantley was 1 for 3, Altuve was 0 for 2, drew a walk. Gurriel was 0 for 4. And we peppered in some runs throughout the game, which is good. We scored in half of the innings, a total of 5 runs, 10 hits. Did have kind of an embarrassing double play to end the 8th inning, but it's a lot easier to swallow that when you are winning the game. Obviously, you want to keep the runs coming. You want to keep it flowing, feeling good, moving into the next game. But that wasn't the case today, as we did leave. We did leave a run on the table. 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. Big thumbs up right there. Chris Flexen, as I mentioned, player of the game. 7 innings pitched with 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. No earned runs. He also gets the win. Luis Garcia, he pitched 5.1, pretty good innings, frankly. He gave up 6 hits, 1 strikeout, 3 earned runs. Pitched pretty well. He gave up the home run to Kyle Lewis there in that game, was just a real bad hanger of a pitch that I was fortunately able to take advantage of. We saw how it did not go well last time, where I was looking for that fastball up in the zone and I missed it with Haniger, and then that ended up being a double play. It was a whole mess. Much better game today. We keep the season series in our favor against Houston. We now lead it 5-4 through 9 games. We'll see them again in Houston starting a week from tomorrow. Between that, we have Baltimore and Texas as part of a 9-game road trip. So, we'll be seeing a lot of teams that we've already seen. I don't think we get Baltimore's a new team, and we have seen Texas. We swept Texas, but we've seen Boston, Minnesota, Los Angeles, Oakland, Los Angeles, San Diego. Oh, we do see San Diego. Interesting. San Diego. It's a lot of the NL teams that we won't see, so it's kind of like that would be the stuff that would be like kind of around the league, but maybe there's an interesting matchup that I'm just kind of missing. I'll take a peek at that. I kind of want to watch the Baltimore game just because they're doing so well. They're in first place in the American League East, which I'm certain is not how that is going right now as I look at it. The Mariners currently playing well. Good job. Go Seattle. I wanted it to be your year real bad. Let's see, the Baltimore Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're only 8 games under 500, but it is interesting because they are currently 8 games over 500 in the franchise. We'll see them. So it might be a little bit redundant. I think they play Boston, which is a team we've already seen. But there you go. We see Atlanta. We've seen Miami. We saw the Mets. That's not going to be a good game. Milwaukee, Chicago might be one that we could look at. San Diego, St. Louis? Maybe. San Francisco, Philadelphia. It's just not great. I was like, oh, Pittsburgh and Los Angeles. And I looked at the starting pitcher for the Pirates and I thought, that's going to be a bloodbath. Anyway, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments below if you want to see that. If not, hey, we'll see you on Tuesday to open up a series against the Baltimore Orioles. But don't you worry. None of that recorded the audio. None of that audio recorded. Because I updated my computer and it broke the fucking settings. God damn it. Did audio even record for MLB? Okay, that did. General gameplay still works. Oh my fucking God. Well, I hope you enjoyed the silence. Whatever. Seahawks. I talk about it a lot. I should have noticed it sooner because it is. That's okay. It happens. It's no big deal. It honestly is why I hate updating my computer. It got to the point where it was like you were going to update this or you're just never going to be able to turn it off. And I apparently should not have turned it off. That's so fucking frustrating. Jim Arnold of the Lions. What I was saying is that I talk about it a lot, but I do hope that with the 2 helmet rule that'll be in effect next season, 2023, we should see some really good throwbacks. Maybe those Seahawks throwbacks. Maybe the creamsicles. Sorry. Vinny Testaverde. Boy, sure wish it would have been... Whatever. Would have been nice to not have that one in there. James Brooks, Pro Bowl of the for the Cincinnati Bengals. Talk of taking away the Pro Bowl and doing, I guess, skills competitions, which I guess would be more interesting than an exhibition football game. Greg Townsend. This card looks familiar. I do love the Pat the Patriot. I know he played for the Raiders, but I'm a fan of the Pat the Patriot helmet. For fuck's sake, just focus. And last but not least, a man calling a timeout. Bud Carson, coach of the Browns. Will the Browns ever be good? Probably not. I kind of hope not. Don't sign quarterbacks that have 20 plus misconduct allegations against them. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't disgruntle your fucking quarterback. All right, well, most of that was silence, so sorry about that. But hey, if that's the worst thing that happens in this video, that's fine because the Mariners pick up a win and go into a day off feeling a little better than if they had just not worried about playing this game today. Turn around. Get a victory, spank the trash tros, and move on. I'll be back Tuesday for another exciting installment of Mariners baseball in Baltimore. This game will be back on the channel tomorrow on the Mariners off day with a different game. Maybe I'll do an intro, maybe not. I'm not really sure. Who knows? Maybe the microphone settings will break again. I should have checked that earlier. It doesn't matter. I didn't have to use it earlier. That's why. I would have noticed. It doesn't matter. I would have noticed it earlier. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you can catch all the latest and greatest Mariners moments right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Thanks again for watching. Good game. Go Sports. And go Mariners.